guys, so I wanted to talk to y'all again about La Madama, one of my most beloved, most closest spirit guides. I do have multiple of them. I'm very blessed, I'm very close to them, and I wanted to give y'all some insight as to how they can help you in different areas of your life and how they can guide you, because I feel like sometimes she is put into a box. And it's very important to get to know your particular spirit guide, okay? Because La Madama is not one spirit. She's not like Santa Muerte or what's a saint? Saint Expedite or Saint Jude. Like one being, she is a type of spirit, okay? It's the spirit of the women that worked as house slaves, typically. Not all of them were enslaved, but a lot of them were. And they can be from different places. They can be from the American South, or they can be from the Caribbean. And they could have lived in the 1800s, or earlier than that, or even the 1900s, after slavery was abolished. So they all have different life experiences. They all have different skills, but typically they worked in the home for the master, for the white man. And they did a lot of cooking, a lot of cleaning, a lot of childcare. They also did a lot of divination, a lot of root work, a lot of conjure work, a lot of healing. They are the conjure women that people would go to in secret, obviously, most of the time. And they knew what herbs to use. They knew what holistic remedies or spiritual remedies or both to use to heal whatever the situation was. And a lot of them were initiated into different ATRs. So your madama may have been a mambo in voodoo. She may have been a yaya in Palo Mayombe. She could have been a santera in Santeria. Not all of them were initiated, but a lot of them were. It just depends on their background. But they all have their own life story. And me personally, mine have very motherly energies. They have been a motherly force in my life, especially when I had no one. Because I've had times in my life where it was just Nikki. And they truly have watched over me and protected me. And something that I realized a long time ago was, from most of the deepest, darkest, worst moments of my life, there was always an older African American woman or an older Afro-Latina woman to help me in some way and look after me in that moment in my life, from the time that I was a baby until my early 20s. It never failed. After my dad passed away, when I was in college, when I was a child dealing with certain things, that energy manifested in my life in human form, as well as spirit. And I appreciate their wisdom so much because they have so much of it. And she is a beautiful spirit guide to work with if she resides in your spiritual court. If you need help figuring out if you have a madama or not, you can book a spiritual court reading with me. I'll leave my booking information in the description. You just go to sirensnectar.com/booking and everything's on there. But it's very important to receive spiritual court readings so that you can find out who walks with you and how to work with them, how to connect with them, and things like that. But their energy truly is miraculous and beautiful and very much of the Divine Mother. She's a very healing and protective spirit guide. She's typically a no-nonsense type of woman. Some madamas are very outspoken and very loud and very sassy, dare I say, and others of them can be more reserved. Not every madama is going to be super rough and cutthroat, although they do have that reputation. Okay, because think about it, she was, in a way, the head of the household. She had to run shit, And if you also think about the hardship that these women must have gone through with racism and segregation, on top of all the things that women in general deal with, you know, they had it kind of rough. But they're strong women nonetheless, and they will protect you, and they will love you as if you are their own child, so long as you respect them. Like, if your madama is telling you, I need a candle, I need some prayer, I need some light, that day, give it to her. It's nothing to give our spirit guides some light and some prayer and a glass of water. That's like the bare minimum. It's the least that you can do, because think about how much they do to go above and beyond to protect you. And this morning, I came out with my La Madama conjured oil. It's available on my website. It's for healing. It's also to help you in divination. And it's for psychic elevation and protection as well. So it's kind of an all-in-one encompassing oil that works with her energy. So you do not have to have a madama within your spiritual court to use this oil. But if you do, it will help you connect to her. But she's very, very helpful. She's one of those guides that is going to protect you no matter what. They are very loyal. They are very, I don't want to say chismosas, although they can be, but not gossip in a low-level way, just like she knows everybody's business. Because they look after you. So if you're connecting to somebody, she's going to be around the corner when you're not around, listening, seeing, hearing, paying attention to what that person's doing and whether they're behaving well behind your back or not. Because they care about you. Okay? So you can get my conjured oil at sirensnectar.com. It's $44, I believe. Yeah, $44 for 2 ounces plus $10 shipping, and Afterpay is available on my website. Okay? And if you would like to book a spiritual court reading or a different type of session with me, just go to sirensnectar.com/booking or message me here on Instagram. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you.